For the most part, those organizations understand that they can put their events on our calendar, and that's no charge. They also can give each other orchids and onions. And
okay.
The orchids are always kudos, you know. An orchid to Bev at Shopping with Bev for taking me away this afternoon, taking me to a wonderful place to go shopping.
You like that, huh?
Yeah.
We'll talk about them in a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we always have an onion, you know, hey, for the lady that doesn't bring her baggies with her when she's walking her dog. You know the lady I'm talking about.
We know who you are. Yes. And one of these days we will talk to you in person.
So we have, those are free as well. Mm-hmm. We have lost and found for free. So cats, dogs that are lost, purses, anything that's lost, we try to connect people together. We also do press releases that allow organizations and people to shout out about what they're doing. So we have so many free ways for people to get the word out about what they're doing. And then we have the paid advertisement. So the paid advertisement really makes the whole paper work because we need to pay all the delivery people. We need to pay all the writers. We do have interns. We do have intern opportunities. Mm-hmm. And we need to pay the printer. And, of course, he has to pay for the paper. Mm-hmm. So there are costs involved, and although it's a labor of love, we really appreciate all of you paid advertisers. And I'm going to talk about you if Bev gives me a chance.
Yeah, well, you're here.
I'm here?
You're here.
Okay. Let's see. Davidson Heating and Air, thank you very much for last night. We had some work done at our home, and inadvertently the gas was shut off, and then our heater didn't work, and it was freezing.
It was cold last night, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
It was wet.
Right.
Yeah.
And so late at night, about 9:30 when we got home, 9:30, 10 o'clock, we called Davidson, and we were able to get some help, get our heat back on, and get a good night's sleep.
There you go.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. And what's really nice about with the business that you're in and the people that you meet along your journeys, and you do the articles and everything else, it's really nice because what you are doing, the same thing that I and everybody here at the station and thousands and thousands of businesses, is you meet someone and eventually it starts becoming a huge family. So when something like that does happen, you know immediately who to reach out to.
Yes.
You know, and it's really fun because you know what? I don't know about you all. Maybe it's just me. But when you go through the phone book, if people still go through the phone book, and the name and the numbers are so itty-bitty small, you need about 5 magnifying glasses to see what you want to find. And by the time you find it, you forget, what was I calling these people for?
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Yeah. What I love about our advertisers are those are the same people that you see in the local community, supporting the local charities, the local organizations, and each other in business. So they're local people doing local business, and that's the most rewarding thing of all, is to get to know them directly, face to face.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know? And now the other thing that I wanted to ask you, with all your new locations, where does one go to fetch your paper?
Fetch. I'm glad you used that word. Fetch.
You're welcome.
Go to our website, www.citynewsgroup.com. And right there is a place for you to put your zip code in and find the location nearest you that you can pick up the paper. Also, there's a nice red button there to tell you how to get free publicity.
Oh, really?
Yes.
We ought to do something about Rob and his new car. He is blushing over here, guys. What a crack up. And talking about that, Marge, bump out your phone number.
Okay. It's 909-370-1200.
One more time.
909-370-1200.
Very good. And what we are going to do, been for quite, I said, I'm sorry, guys. I said it on me. I'm sorry. Ever since I started this program, what I started doing is every other third month, or every third month, we should say, I pick one of the best people and best businesses that I seriously know about. I do, I'm big on doing homework. And right now, Margie, sitting here, she is going to be the fourth person in line to get an award. And how I started this, everybody knows the Good Housekeeping Award. And I'm going, all right, how we can't use that because they have that name. So I was coming up with funny names, and I says, why don't we just call it? Right?
Okay.
Award.
Award.
Right. Award. They are picked, and when I do my homework, I check them out very carefully. I talk to them. I talk to people that do business with you, and you know the routine. And so at this very moment, talking about Christmas and Hanukkah, here is your award.
No, you did. You.
That's your award. Open it up, and you can take a look at it. And this is from Let's Go Shopping with Bev, from KCAA 1050 AM and NBC News Radio. So take a looky-loo, darling.
Oh, my gosh, Bev. Oh, this is so beautiful. Silver framed. Oh, this is definitely going in our lobby.
Good.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome, and you and your team worked so hard for so many years to do this.
That's really it,
yes.
The team. I know in the early days, going through and learning PageMaker at the time, and then I had to relearn InDesign, Photoshop, all of these learning curves that I had to go through. I really appreciate the team that CNG is, because the staff that we have, and I got to give a lot of credit to my girl Helena, because she's the one that is the glue that keeps it all together, and the oil that keeps it all moving. So Helena joined me when she was 15 and a half years old.
Really?
Yes.
That long ago, huh?
That long ago. And she is an amazing young woman. And when she first came, she was just a scruffy little kid. But she has grown and matured, and I could not do this without her, and without my husband, and without the Lord above. So it's been a really wonderful ride.
I'm glad, and it's not, you're saying a wonderful ride, it's not over yet.
No.
So, mazel tov to you and the whole team and your husband, Jim. And real quick, before we go to the break, right, let's pop real quick to your real estate side.
Okay.
Because, as you know, Bob Bishop and his partner Randy from Exit Realtor is part of our station, and Bob was with me last week. And so, real quick, tell us about your real estate. Where do you go? What do you do? And what's the name of the company?
Well, there's no ego here. The name of the company is Miller Associates.
Oh, that's simple.
And I do appreciate the opportunity to give a shout-out to Monica, who gave me the news that our short sale was approved. So we will be closing escrow on that one rather quickly. All the realtors that are out there right now, I know, are experiencing the same thing that I am. We're all very, very busy. We have a lot of, clients. There's not a lot of property. There's not a lot of product. And so I'm very fortunate in that I do have several listings. People trust me, and I appreciate that. So I do have the listings, and they're all sold except one, and That one is a great piece of property in Ritchie Canyon. It's got 2 homes on it and 4 acres. So if there's anybody out there interested in a piece of property in Ritchie Canyon and 2 homes, 4 acres with its own well, that is a great buy.
Well, with the own well, this thing, got to tighten it up. With the well, all right, in Ritchie Canyon, that's a nice area.
Yes.
You know, you can't complain. That's a really pretty area. Every time that they need the water, do they have to go to the well, or does the well come to them? I had to ask.
That's so cute. This is a brand new well, and it only serves 2 of those homes and a vacant parcel and another home that's a family member. And it's really kind of interesting what they do when they put in a well. So the owner of this property put in the well, and they have this well agreement. The water is all tested. It has to meet certain standards. They pump it up into a holding tank, and that holding tank then creates the pressure that when you turn the spigot on, guess what? You have water. You don't have to get the bucket.
Holy Toledo, I like that idea. The water comes to you instead of you to the water. I got to remember that. I don't know. Every time with Ritchie Canyon, it takes me back 1,001 years ago when I was in upstate New York, and we had this little cabin up in Maine. Mm-hmm. You had to go outside for everything. Yeah, and we used to use it just for the summertime a little bit. We'd go up there and do some fishing and stuff, and then in the fall we used to go up there and go hunting. And finally we said, that's enough of this, and so we got rid of it. I don't know if the thing is still standing or not, but yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you about. So you know
your first-hand experience with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And I'll tell you, that's not a fun thing to do.
Can I give my real estate number?
You want to?
It's a different telephone number.
You want to give it?
Of course.
Okay, then give it.
Okay.
All right, let's hear it.
It's 909-825-1300.
One more time.
909-825-1300. Thanks, Bev.
You're welcome. And what we're going to be doing is, excuse me, Rob, are you going to give us a quick break? And, okay, thank you. We'll be right back, folks. You the one for me. Thank God.
If you own or work at a restaurant, bar, or nightclub, here's an important message to help improve your bottom line. At Starflight Entertainment, we rent professional karaoke DJ systems. The monthly cost is affordable, and Starflight systems are easy to operate. For more information, call me, Rich, or Bev at Starflight Entertainment, 909-797-7291. Starflight karaoke systems have great sound, and Starflight provides a large selection of songs, everything from the 40s to today's latest hits. We at Starflight Entertainment will supply a professional karaoke jockey, or we'll train someone for you. The Starflight system can also be used almost like a jukebox during your slower times. Starflight Entertainment has been in business since 1989, and many bars, restaurants, and clubs have been customers for up to 10 years. Starflight covers San Bernardino, Riverside, Orange, and Los Angeles counties, and we can help improve your business. So remember the name Starflight Entertainment, and remember 909-797-7291.
Starflight Entertainment. Southern California's Inland Talk Express is KCAA News Talk 1050.
Okay, we're back, and that was such a cool little break. And unfortunately, Jesse from Jesse J Collection still did not make it with us. He is caught in traffic somewhere. But the only thing I want to say to him is, Jesse, be safe out there. When you get here, you get here.